One key aspect about Prince Andrew is his stubbornness. His arrogance was apparent in the infamous interview with Emily Maitlis, where he failed to read the room. He feels he's lost everything, and if he loses his house, it would reinforce his sense of loss. The situation has drawn public attention, especially since King Charles decided to stop the £1 million in annual support he previously provided. Andrew, who some say is the royal everyone loves to hate, now finds himself financially cut off. The British king has to balance his role as a ruler and a brother, who was always Queen Elizabeth's favorite, but who now faces financial insecurity and possible eviction. With the cessation of his annual support, Prince Andrew now has to manage like anyone else. This adjustment includes the looming loss of Royal Lodge, a sprawling 30-room mansion in Windsor. It's clear that the royal family would rather not allocate resources to sustain Andrew's lifestyle and are pressuring him to move to a smaller, more manageable home. However, Andrew's stubbornness makes him resist this shift. A source close to King Charles noted the situation could be resolved tidily or messily, depending on Andrew's own choices. Life at Royal Lodge is expected to become increasingly difficult for him, as his pride prevents him from stepping down with dignity. Andrew's predicament stems largely from his controversial associations and the choices that tarnished his reputation. Though no longer a working royal, he remains responsible for the upkeep of Royal Lodge under a lengthy lease, which includes high security costs that previously drew on his annual stipend. Since this support has been withdrawn, questions arise about his ability to maintain his residence, and whether Queen Elizabeth left him any inheritance remains uncertain. Further complicating the situation is his living arrangement with Sarah Ferguson. Though she also stays at Royal Lodge, it's unclear if she contributes financially. Andrew's past associations have caused significant issues for the royal family, and his ongoing presence in royal circles has become an uncomfortable reminder of controversies involving Jeffrey Epstein. This situation, along with the financial burden of Royal Lodge, has led King Charles to suggest downsizing to a 5-bedroom residence within the Windsor security zone, offering both privacy and reduced costs. Royal finances have increasingly come under scrutiny, especially given current economic conditions. Many people are tightening their belts, and the idea of allocating large sums for Andrew's upkeep has raised public questions about the monarchy's finances and its relevance. Prince William reportedly supports Charles' stance, seeing Andrew's presence as a risk to the monarchy's image. William himself is currently dealing with strained relations with his own brother, Harry, following the publication of Harry's book and Netflix series. Andrew's association with Jeffrey Epstein, even after Epstein was accused of serious crimes, continues to damage his reputation and weigh heavily on the royal family. This, combined with the failed Newsnight interview, highlights Andrew's lack of awareness regarding his own actions. As the king pressures him to downsize, it remains uncertain how Andrew will fund his lifestyle, especially given his diminishing public role. The relationship between King Charles and Prince Andrew has grown strained as a result. Charles is reportedly frustrated by his brother's unwillingness to take responsibility and adapt to the circumstances for the good of the family. The ongoing tension between them mirrors that between William and Harry, emphasizing the royal family's recent struggles with unity. As the monarchy faces increasing scrutiny, Charles seems determined to make sensible decisions even when it means pushing his brother to confront the reality of his diminished status and make compromises